of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Julius Randle.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward, and it's Bryant in at the 5 down low. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randle and Gobert are in the middle, and it's MP in at the point guard position. Doris, when you look at the numbers for both of these teams, you have to be impressed with their assist totals.
Oh my goodness, yes. No hero ball in this one. These are two groups that are focused on moving the ball and getting as many high percentage looks as they possibly can.
And Garland with the basket on the assist by Mobley.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Now MP. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Basket's good.
They take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's Garland. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. And the shot goes.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact. The lead passes on the money make it so easy for your teammate.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Garland, he's open. Randle pulls down the board.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Randle, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Randle. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Hits a three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Garland, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Brian, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Garland. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is absolutely prolific from 3.
Here's Edwards. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. Again, MP missing. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Here's Garland. to Hunter. Up top, Bryant. Defended by Gobert. And here's Hunter for three. Fires in the triple. Hunter's got 5 points.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
A different look for Cleveland. Tyson, he's checked in for Bryant. Strus comes in for Hunter. Jenkins comes in for Garland. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to MP. The three. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And this team has been just incredible, assembling a 31-game winning streak. And with no signs of slowing down anytime soon, we are watching history in the making, folks.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch. Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Slim. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
They need this. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Oh, it's stolen away. Pass to Mobley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Mobley's gotten his second bucket.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 19 points for MP.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Mitchell. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 24 points. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top, leading by just 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting a go. Changes here for the Timberwolves. Miller's checked in for Ingles. Anthony Edwards comes in for Clark. And MP subbed in for Mike Conley. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Garland comes in for Mitchell. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Miller finds MP. Oh, a silky three from MP.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
So for Cleveland right now, they've got Darius Garland. Max Strus is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Jenkins in at the 2 spot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Garland, plenty of room to knock down that one. Garland's got 6.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Jenkins. Here's Garland. Mobley outside. Cleveland working the ball around now. Strus's shot is off.
and they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Heat got the job done. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
That's good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
The shot by Tyson, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 33.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
Pass to Mobley. 4-3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now. And here is Ingles. Back to DiVincenzo. Right side, Edwards. The floater, getting it done inside. Edwards.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Julius Randle, and Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Ingles. Cleveland also making some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Tyson. Hunter comes in for Strus, and Mitchell subbed in for Jenkins.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Let's turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Mike Conley. Allie, what'd you learn?
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer from Minnesota. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. It is a major loss right in the thick of the season. Other guys will have to step up. Let's see who answers the call.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by Minnesota. Bryant against Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 8 points.
Darius Garland becoming more and more of a factor night after night.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Bryant. Hunter with the ball. He's got 5 from deep. Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall. MP left side. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes, but if you look up and down this list, you see some of the most athletic guys in the world in any sport.
Yeah, there's a beauty to just watching these guys fly. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Timberwolves.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And Minnesota with possession here. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's MP in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And MP with a basket on the assist by Edwards. 39 points for MP.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
And here's Hunter for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 17. It's stolen by Hunter. Fast break Cleveland. Here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Here's the screen by Bryant. Mitchell with room to shoot. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
McDaniels, that's good.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace.
Oh, connects again.
Yeah, another extraordinary effort from him. Now, we've come to expect this as of late.
Yeah, he's now tied for 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Gobert with a screen on Bryant. Here's MP. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 21. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 44.
I just love the ball movement.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jenkins is checked in for the Cavaliers. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Cavaliers, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
When I look at Minnesota, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
And the shot is good by Garland.
That's where you're so afraid of Darius Garland's ability to get all the way downhill that when he stops and pops, that's easy money.
Of course, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. MP's got 47 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Garland, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Bryant, left side. Pass to Garland. Back to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
Here's MP. Another bucket. Wow.
And this guy is just a historically great scorer.
And he stands alone with the 5th most career 50-point performances. From deep, Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The 3-point shot so highly valued.
And down it goes. 2 points. MP's got 55.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Here's the teardrop. Outside Hunter. Mobley passes to Bryant. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Jenkins. Garland against MP. Garland, no good. Minnesota has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Slim. And MP throws it down.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Cleveland calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Bryant. Tyson comes in for Evan Mobley. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And Donovan. Checked in for the Timberwolves. MP comes in for Shannon. Cleveland also making some changes. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. Lonzo Ball comes in for Mitchell. And Garland is subbed in for Jenkins. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. On the court for the Cavaliers. We've got Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Ball. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Tyson in at power forward. Here's Garland. There's the drive. And the shot goes down.
That's what we call a savvy move, folks. Darius Garland can get anywhere he wants using his instinct and his skill.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Tyson. Mobley finds Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3-ball. Miller pulls it in.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his 3-point shooting has been brutal this half.
MP no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Tyson. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Tyson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Offensive rebound to the inside and stolen by Mobley. MP against Garland. The crossover. Mobley outside. Stolen by Miller. On the wing, MP. Hounded by Ball. MP against Ball. MP drives in.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Strus the pass to Mobley. Now Garland takes the three. No good there. MP looking around. Oh, another one falls.
And his tear continues. We've never seen this before.
He now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. MP against Garland. Pass to Strus. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Here's Tyson. Ingles defending. Garland against MP. 5 to shoot. Ball outside. Over Clark. And once again off the mark by Cleveland. Minnesota shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Outside, DiVincenzo from deep. MP. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Garland. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own three.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's Tyson. Pass the ball to stop the drought. Nails it from 3.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Here's MP. And yes, another basket.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Garland, the pass to Strus. That three's off the mark. And Minnesota with possession here. Pass to MP. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Back to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And good! There's another!
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everybody.
We won the game, as if there was any doubt, and I punched it on a couple of dudes. So I'm excited to see which one they use. We're on our way out to watch the drone show right now in the parking lot.
This is wild, bro. Hope we get some good footage. What does it feel to know you're about to be immortalized with drones of all things?
Man, every new medium needs a muse. You know, like inspiration. Maybe I'm the star athlete of the drone age.
That moniker might not age too well. Some folks think drones are creepy.
The Dead & Co show was just a skeleton tipping its hat and people went nuts. People are gonna flip when they see Drone MP yamming it on a fool, bro. Like, just wait. It's gonna catch on.
For MP is tough. You're gonna luck your way into that.